Hey, everybody, welcome back for another episode of Beyond the Humidor After Dark. Trying to get my levels halfway decent here. That sounds a whole lot better. Greg is behind the scenes doing the producing for me, checking out your comments. So if you got a comment, fire away, and he will let me know what's what. So, the goings on of this week. Monday, we had the privilege of interviewing Sammy Saran from Supreme Tobacco. Going to be a really fun interview. These cats are growing tobacco out of Haiti for cigar use, and that hasn't been done in probably about 100 years. So he's going to come aboard and tell us his story, or actually, he already did. And that episode goes live on Sunday at midnight as usual. So get the opportunity, download it off of Apple, Spotify, or wherever you go to listen to podcasts. iHeart, there's so many of them, it's crazy. I can't even keep track of them. Also, a going on of this week, unfortunately, we lost an American treasure, I believe on Sunday. Mr. Bob Barker of Price is Right fame was in television and show business for about 50 years. Really kind-hearted cat, very into protecting animals and such. And of course, you don't know Bob Barker unless you know the movie scene that he did with Adam Sandler in Happy Gilmore. So let's just take a quick look at that for Bob, shall we?
Now you're gonna get it, Bobby.
The price is wrong, bitch.
I think you've had enough.
Wait a minute. One more.
Now you've had enough, bitch.
Oh, well, that was a great scene. I was looking through old, I want to say tape, but since we're in the 21st century, and what just happened? Hold that thought. I think something just screwed up. Okay, we're back. Forgive me. This is the second episode, and I'm still trying to figure out StreamYard. So, on the topic of what I'm smoking on this episode and what I'm drinking, I am drinking some fine Oban 18 scotch and a Divino cigar from Atabay. For those of you who don't know, Atabay was the name of Fidel Castro's estate in Cuba. Mm. The Atabay is taste of cedar, a little sweet. Um, I would say, yeah, it's a pretty complex cigar. And brother, you pay for them. Let me tell you. I believe they've got a plant out in Costa Rica, and we got a buddy out there. Used to come to Tobacco Republic, Rich, and he lives out there now. I keep trying to remember to remind him when he comes back out to the States is to just buy a suitcase and just fill it with Atabays, because I think he can get them for like some ridiculous price, like 10 or 15 bucks a bundle. And forgive me for sweating. My studio is a hot box. Wow. So what else is there? We keep talking about the 100th episode. We're going to just sit back and talk about, our beginnings with the Loomis Cigar Cartel and the Beyond the Humidor podcast. The Camera Gorilla will have free reign on an episode where he'll just take a bunch of videos and comment and do what the Camera Gorilla does. Have a good time with it. So it should be hilarious. And before I forget, we got to toast one up to Bob Barker. We all were introduced to him when we were kids and we were sick. We were cuddled up with soup, crackers, applesauce, and whatever else mom or pop, made for you. You were like curled up on the couch, and at 10 o'clock on the dot, CBS played The Price is Right. That show still is a lot of fun. Drew Carey, who took over for Bob Barker, said some really nice things about him. He was just a fine human being and a joy. And as I was saying, I was looking at old Price is Right episodes, and there's one scene where they were doing a contest, and this poor gal, it's on YouTube, and people make comments that she was the dumbest girl ever. She kept trying to write down the price of the car, but using the same number twice. And then at the last time, when it was time for her to write the price, she stumbles through it. Bob is pretty much given up at this point, hits the button about to tell her she loses, and she wins the car. He's in such shock. He just sits on the stage and shakes his head like, I can't believe this happened. There's another one of my favorite games, Cliffhanger, where this cat came aboard and was guessing the price. For those of you guys don't know what Cliffhanger is, and you should, honestly, basically you got like a little mountain climber, and it's got 25 little points. And you have to guess the cost of 3 products. And however much you're off, that's how many points the mountain climber goes. And they play the Swiss music and such. And, you go through the 3. And if you, miss all 3 of them by over 25, down your mountain climber goes and you lose. But if you don't, you win all 3 prizes. So there's another one here. And let's hopefully, I can get this one right. I want to share this one with you. So let's see here. There we go. And let's see how this one goes.
And you can win it, Clint, in Cliffhangers. That's our game. Now, this mountain climber will move 1 step for every dollar you miss the prices of these prizes. What are these prizes, Rod?
These prizes, Bob, begin here with this Gitano watches. More than just the time of day, fashion with many faces, Gitano watches what watch style is. Second, the look of granite, feel of stone. He's a spray paint Plasticoat Flex Stone, puts color and texture at your fingertips. And the third, we have Singer's 3-in-1 hand blender. 3 blades for chopping, whipping,
The 2 other prizes don't matter.
Singer.
What's the price of that watch? $395. $395? No. You changed your mind? All right. $2,500. $2,500? Oh, can I change it again? All right. Now, just a moment, audience. Clint wants to change his price. What do you say?
This is just sad.
$350. Clint says $350. Is he right? All right. The mountain climber is going to move 1 step for every dollar you miss the price. That's right, Diane. I'm going to sit down, too. Just going to take some time. Sit down here, Clint. Just sit here with me and relax, because we'll know when it happens.
I'm channeling my inner Greg.
We'll hear it. It's going to take a little time, but he's still singing, so he's still all right. The audience singing along now. There we go. Now, you said $350. The price of the watch was what? $25. You missed it, $325. Too bad. Yes, Clint. Showcase Showdown next.
Wow. That's that is too much. But in all fairness to the poor guy, I Gitano watch, whatever that may be, 300 and some odd dollars, and judging by the dress, that was that 1980s. So who knows? Poor guy. But here's the thing, and I started thinking about this. You know, some of the contestants in The Price is Right, the ones who make the not so bright prices, you got to kind of give them a break. And here's why. You know, it's easy to write off that they're idiots, but think about it. If you are on stage, you are being televised, millions of people are watching you, you've got the entire audience screaming at you, and you've got Bob giving you directions. You know, you try that and see how you fare. Hey, it's nerve-wracking enough to sit in front of a camera here and do this show. So I can just imagine, you know, that many people. So yeah, we've got good stuff along the way. Be sure to download the episode on Sunday. And I believe 2 weeks after that, we will be showing our 100th episode. And then we'll have a bonus one later in that week. So haven't talked to the gorilla yet about when he wants to release that commentary episode of his, but it'll be a good time. We will not make you wait long for it. So wanted to keep this brief because I want to enjoy the smoke some more, and the wife is cooking dinner. So I am going to leave you, and in memory of Bob, I'm going to say what he can't say anymore. Be sure to do your part to control the pet population, spay and neuter your animals. Take care, everybody, and good smoke, good drink, and good life.